Hello guys, and welcome to this fourth lecture on section 3 where we'll cover iterative processing. So we'll start off with do groups. These are basically very useful if you want to first test a condition and then run several operations based on that outcome of that test. Using the do and the end statements which you've previously encountered can allow you to do this. And I also do recommend you guys to indent your code inside the do group. So in this example, for example, you see that you've got if C class num equals 0, then do, and then a set or a block of code where we go through the different conditions. And likewise for the else if, where we also have else if C class num not equals 0, then do something else. Okay, this really allows you, for example, in this case, to define the type of customer and discount value based on the condition of this C class underscore key variable. Okay, so that's a do group. Now there's something related to that, which is a do loop. It's very often used as we basically often want to execute SAS statements a number of times. It's, for the ones of you that have experience with the programming languages, it's the SAS implementation of the classic iterative do loop. And the output instruction or the output statement allows you to control which observations get written to the output data set. Okay, so in this particular example there, you've got discount underscore do loop, which by reading in the purchases underscore num data set and then iterating from 0 to 9, I create a discount level by multiplying the I variable by 10%, so I create a discount based on the value of that iteration and then a final price based on the value of that discount. I then use a drop statement at the end to remove the iterator variable. Okay, now leave and continue. These are useful control statements inside this iterative do loop that we've just went through. Use a leave statement to jump through the loop execution to right after the end statement of the loop, whereas the continue statement halts any statements after that point inside the loop. Okay, so in these two examples, what you'll see is that in the first example, the continue makes the loop skip, which means that basically there's no discount computed for the I equals 5 condition. Okay, and on the second data step, the leave makes the loop exit, which basically means that there's no discount computed for I greater than 5. And we'll basically go through this in more detail during our hands-on session. Now, the retain and the sum statement. Coupling these two is a very nice way to iterate over a data step and, for example, tally up or aggregate values of a variable. Okay, so in this example, what you have is basically we sort by product key, and then by using we use by processing, so by product key, and then the retain to subsequently iterate through the data step and calculate this product underscore value, and we output it onto the output data set if it's the last time we see or we encounter a given product key. Okay, so just an example of this, we'll come to that in the hands-on session. Now the do until and the do while loops, they're quite related, although there's some differences. So use do until to stop when a condition is met, because the do until tests the condition at the bottom, hence always runs at least once, whereas the do while use it whilst the condition is true. So it means that because it tests the condition at the top of a loop, it might not even execute once. Okay, so there you've got two examples where the discount's computed with the do until and the do while. And do note that there's some slight, although we get similar results, there are some differences between these two, which we'll go into into a lot more detail during our hands-on session. Okay, so there you go, guys. It's just a quick overview of some iterative processing. So I'll see you in the next session.